guitar dream efter, drenge? Oh yeah, we can totally say stuff that you don't understand.
Oh, you can say stuff. I want to know what you're saying. All right.
Google Translate.
All right, everybody. Welcome. This is DJ Gill. This is the Power Pop Shop Facebook page. This is the Power Pop Shop homeschool live stream. Something that I started to do about 6 weeks ago. The show had been off the air for a while, since early March, because WNUR, of course, with the pandemic, is closed. It's through Northwestern University. The whole college is closed. And I love music, and I know I really appreciate all the fans that I've had over the years from the radio show. So I decided, after a few weeks of moping around, I wanted to, do this and have bands come on, and artists that I really dig, that I think you guys will dig. And we ask a few questions, and they play songs, usually acoustic, which is what most of the streams are that you see, of course, nowadays. And tonight we've got something super cool. Because not only are they a terrific band, and just a very, very excellent band out of Denmark, no less. It's 3:30 a.m. there, I believe, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
And it's so cool of them and their manager, who I've gotten to know, to set this up. And I really appreciate they've always sent me the early releases and everything. And I've always played you guys on the show a lot here in the States. Talk you up a lot. And if you ever come over to the States in Chicago, once all the crazy stuff settles down, I also am a promoter, and I do shows in the area. So it would be amazing to have you guys on a Power Pop Shop showcase sometime. You ever want to?
Cool.
Yeah, ever want to come over to the States? All right. So now, what's really cool, guys, is Caper Clowns. Not only are they up at 3:30 a.m., but they are going to play a full band stream. They're going to do about 5 songs for you guys, and you can always. I really appreciate it too. If you comment in the comment section, if you are watching, you can always ask me questions too that I can ask the band if you want, and that you just comment on the live stream on Facebook. The other thing is, if you're anywhere or even overseas and you woke up in Denmark or England or wherever to watch these guys play, I'd like to know. So go ahead and hit me up in a comment on Facebook. But the guys have, I don't know what they're going to play, but they have a couple of new singles that just recently came out. But why don't you guys introduce yourselves quickly? I'll switch the cameras here. This cool thing about StreamYard is I can play director. It's not based on, speaking your voice like most of the other ones are. I can do what I want.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. All
Yeah.
Should be on me.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we are.
Yeah.
There you are. There's 3 of the guys. There's 5 in the band.
Yeah, the other 2 have been locked in the other room. They're not welcome in here.
So if you guys want to introduce yourself and what you play, I can sort of see what you play, but
Well, I play guitar.
Rock and roll, yeah. And the keyboards.
Let's hear you.
Yeah. And I'm Rick. I'm the most important one, obviously.
I'm Henrik.
I'm Peter.
He's known as Dad.
Yeah. So now, Henrik, you're the father
Of Rick.
that Rick,
Yes.
who is the lead singer, right?
Not always, but tonight I am.
Okay.
We actually all of us sing, just by some weird accident. I sing all of the songs tonight.
Okay. But your harmonies are terrific on your songs. You guys are a great power pop band. I love the harmonies that you add to your music. So did you, Henrik, teach Rick how to play guitar and all that, or was it just?
No, not really.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, but it wasn't really because of me you started playing. You just came home from school and said, I want to play the guitar.
Yeah, that's true. Peter and I, we were doing a project in school where we were doing some stuff about music, and one of the things was we had to write a song and record it, and I couldn't play. Peter had played for about 6 months.
Nice.
So I figured I should probably learn to play too. That's kind of how we got into it.
That's awesome. And I'm going to switch the camera over to your rhythm section, who it's certainly important. I don't know if the mic's working there, if they can actually introduce themselves. Hey. Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Definitely. We don't get paid as much, so we have a cheaper camera.
Did you guys at least have the better beer in that room? Is that the deal?
No.
No.
Oh man, you guys are good.
Everything's
It's
just
like
for
it's
us.
a downgrade on all
Do you
fronts.
guys need a You guys need a manager in the States? You two, the rhythm
It's
section.
good to know.
It'll be like the wrecking crew, the new wrecking crew
Yeah.
for America. So why don't you guys introduce yourself quickly for all your fans?
Yeah. I'm Rasmus. I'm the drummer. I'm the least important in the band.
Yeah, right.
You got that right.
You're the
I'm the
most
new
fun.
guy.
And I'm the new guy.
Yeah. And I'm Christian. I'm the keyboard player's brother.
Oh wow,
I
okay,
play this weird downgraded guitar.
nice. You only have 4 strings on that guitar.
Yeah, I only afford 4 strings, so
Yeah, that's a bummer. All right, so I did want to ask about quickly. I don't know if Rick wants to answer or Henrik or whoever wants to, but I know when I listen to music, that I hear influences that bands might have, even if it's unintentional. So when I listen to your music, I hear some Paul McCartney stuff, and then
Makes sense.
I hear Jellyfish. If you guys know Jellyfish,
I know
yes,
Jellyfish.
yeah.
very much.
So I that's an amazing band. I hear that too, and then I hear the Merrymakers, which maybe is a nod to the Scandinavian nearby. I know it's not Scandinavia where you are, but I hear the Merrymakers too, which were a terrific Swedish power pop band. But why don't you guys tell me, what are some of the records? And a lot of power pop guys I know, it doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, all we loved were Cheap Trick and the Beatles. A lot of times they'll say, what are your influences? And even for myself too, they'll be like, well, I love Zeppelin and I love Black Sabbath. And I don't know what you guys like, but like, what are some of the records that like you guys got turned onto?
I think it's a big variety,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, it differs a bit as well. But like you said, Jellyfish and XTC
Oh, yeah.
and
Yes.
Britpop in general for me.
Yeah,
Crowded House.
Yeah.
yeah. I can hear
And
Crowded
I'm
House in
also
your stuff.
the drummer with the weird taste in music, so
I like the heavy stuff.
Drummer is actually a pretty good guitar player.
He may possibly be the best guitar player in the band.
Yeah, actually.
That's amazing.
Whenever
You know
there's
what?
something difficult, he plays it on the record.
Yeah.
That's why we put him in there.
Yeah. I've actually heard that before. You're not the first time that that's happened. There's bands here that a band that I work with on a record label called the Peeves, and they're working on some new stuff. It's amazing, really rocking power pop stuff. And the drummer actually had to drum because they needed a drummer, and the guitar player and lead singer is an amazing guitar player, just incredible. And the drummer is probably a better guitar player than the actual great guitar player who's out front.
Yeah.
So- and they're like,
yeah.
yeah, I believe it. All right, so you guys, what song? Why don't you guys do a 2 set, and then we'll talk a little more. If you want to intro, you can intro each song.
Yeah.
When you're
Sounds
done, and tell us about it. I know you've got 2 singles out, and both of them are fantastic.
Yeah, this one is one of them. It's the latest one. Came out about a week ago, I think. And it's called Bonsai Tree. We wrote it on Christmas a year and a half ago, so to me it'll always be a Christmas song, but I don't think anyone else thinks so. Yeah, and here it is. Oh, and Peter needs to adjust stuff. This is Peter. Peter is the original drummer, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, nice.
I thought that was me.
Yeah, that's way back.
To my surprise, it's very clear I'm running out of options here. I thought I would be given time to expedite and get it right. I misunderstood how the wind never can be pinned. Simple things are complicated, resignation's overrated. Why can't I create my own scenario where things will go without a firm goodbye? No dry sand can be formed by hand. Soon you'll walk bonsai tree. When its fruit is ripe, then we'll be free. If only I could make you see where all dreams end eventually, an afterthought. Perhaps we could have changed your mind and be aligned. Clearly, I forgot how the tide changes overnight. Soon you'll walk along the sunny shores, salty ocean air that's yours. And to remember me, it's a bonsai tree. When its fruit is ripe, then we'll be free. See you soon beneath the bonsai tree.
All right, that was one of them. Now I'm gonna
All right.
go and get a different guitar.
Nice. That's a great song. That's the Caper Clowns' very recent new single. I think maybe it just was released a week ago or so, called Bonsai Tree. Very nice.
This next one.
So we're switching guitars. I couldn't tell what guitar, the black one that you, because of my view. What was that? Is that
It
Les
was
Paul?
Les Paul.
Yeah, it looked like a Les Paul, but I just couldn't see that well. What did you switch to here?
It's a Hofner, very thin.
Oh wow, yeah. See that I haven't seen. Okay,
No,
No,
it's a German one.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's sweet. Oh, my guitar geek friends, man, they go crazy.
yeah, they should. There's a thing on YouTube with me talking about this guitar.
Okay, it's because it's so
Everyone
damn
should
cool.
watch.
It's so fucking cool. Like
Yeah.
talk.
We won a sort of award earlier this year, and after that, I was asked to do a talk about this.
Oh yeah,
I
if I
don't
haven't-
know too much about gear, so it was a bit weird.
yeah,
but-
yeah. I haven't seen one.
Just play it, man.
That's all you got to do.
But anyway, this one is a song that was single about 2 years ago. It's the first single from our second album, and it has gotten quite a lot of airplay on the radio around here. Also during these Corona times, which is nice. They didn't update the playlists, and it just happened to be on the one that they sort of kept in a loop for about a month. So it was nice.
Nice.
And it is called The Way I Dream.
See your plan is coming to an end. You must be content. Everything is done for now, and you will be passing through. When you get to be has come down to the end. Are you content? Everything is done for good, and you have been passing through. Ever since you left, ever so bereft. Only you could dream the way I dream. I wish that you could dream the way I dream. Yay!
Yeah.
Thank you.
That sounded amazing. That was awesome. That's a great song. I really love that song when you guys released that. And that is also definitely a Crowded House influence in that vibe of that song. In a great way. It's your own song, but you know, it's there.
It was written in the drummer's room.
Ah,
Yeah.
in my room. I also think that Henrik was trying to sort of muscle you out, Rick, a little with some of that. He had the rock moves going a little bit on
He's
the
a
guitar.
dancer.
Yeah, which was cool because we're probably like similar age, you know, and yeah.
Yeah.
So when I play guitar in a cover band here, I like to just jump around and have fun because to make up for the fact that I'm very average. So
It's the same thing here.
yeah. But it's the
He is
funnest.
very
It's
average.
it's the funnest damn thing you can do, though. I will tell you that. Playing music on a stage. So that was awesome. So that song was a couple years ago. What's the music scene like in Denmark for people who maybe I've never been there? Is pop music the big thing, or do people listen to a lot of rock music?
No, some people listen to good music, obviously, since some people listen to us, but there's also a lot of the not so good music.
Right.
Yep.
I think it's worldwide like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is. I mean, obviously, like R&B pop is a very big deal here.
Yes.
But also there's a whole scene. There's a whole power pop scene here, and there is overseas in the UK. I know that, and Scandinavia. But is there a power pop scene in Japan? Is there a power pop scene in Denmark?
Not really. I
Okay.
wasn't even familiar with the term until we met some of you guys. I only know of one other Danish band that say they play power pop.
Okay.
It's not really.
We never heard about it until we played EPO in Liverpool.
Yeah. Okay. I don't really love it's more like but if you don't put a label on it, it's hard for people to understand. But to me, it's just rock music. But I call it that because that's what melodic rock music is what it is.
Yeah,
But
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you guys played IPO in a few times. I know David Bash well.
Yeah.
I knew him from about 20 years ago. I brought a couple bands I was working with to LA to play the IPO that he liked that were power pop type bands.
Yeah.
And so how was that playing? I've never been to the one in England. How was the Liverpool playing at the Cavern Club? I know you guys did a few shows there.
Yeah, it was extraordinary.
First time was very scary.
Yeah. We'd been there a few times, just as tourists, sort of getting drunk on cider and dreaming about playing there, but thinking, that's never gonna happen, man. How would we do that? And then we got an email asking if we wanted to play, and then we wrote a long application because we thought we had to, and then he said, thanks for accepting my invitation. So that was a bit weird, but it was really, really cool. I don't think any of us can remember the first gig there because we were so nervous.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think could possibly be our favorite place to play. It's really special. So
Yeah.
we're obviously really, really bummed we couldn't go this year, but
Yeah, I know David was pretty bummed about it. And then a band that's on my record label here, our record label, Big Blast Records, Bishop's Daredevil Stunt Club. I think you guys would like them a lot. A great power pop band. They went to IPO Liverpool last year, played at the Cavern Club. I didn't go, but it's their favorite gig that they ever did.
yeah, that makes sense.
because
It's very special to be on that stage.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and I heard the crowds are great too, which is always fun.
Yeah, they
Yes.
usually are. Yeah.
There's a lot of people there.
Yeah. So you guys have let's play two more. We can wrap a little more, and then I'll have you guys. You can finish out with one more after that.
Okay, cool. Should we do? You're getting ready to do paper trail, aren't you? Oh yeah, space and time. Yeah, we'll do space and time.
Ooh, that's a great song. I really
Yeah,
love
yeah.
that.
It
I
is,
love that new song.
It's a single from March, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was. We released it the day before the COVID-19 thing reached Denmark and closed down the radio stations.
Wow.
So it's slightly unfortunate.
Yeah, it's a fantastic song. I love it.
But yeah, there's a video of us where we've sort of cut ourselves out, and in little figures like you'd see on South Park or something, and we are going to space to rescue our equipment from a giant squid. So
Oh,
everyone should watch that, and this one is Space and Time.
Excuse me, baby, if I speak too soon. But the thing is, you bring out the shine in the room. No pardon my mistake, guess that's the sun. And it's shining over you and me and everyone. Though everything might seem to be a mystery, try to bend reality with puzzle pieces falling in and out of place. We're falling behind, but catching up to something rather ill-defined, moving along at our own pace through space and time, through space and time. Talk in terms I cannot understand. You tell me that my future's written in my hand, and if things go wrong, just wish upon a star. But some might say that's taking it a bit too far. Though everything might seem to be a mystery, try to bend reality with puzzle pieces falling in and out of place. We're falling behind, but catching up to something rather ill-defined, moving along at our own pace through space and time, through space and time. Though everybody's trying to bend reality, it remains a mystery with parts and pieces falling in and out of place. We're falling behind, but catching up to something rather ill-defined, moving along at our own pace through space and time. Some pieces falling in and out of place. We're falling behind, but catching up to something rather ill-defined, moving along at our own pace through space and time.
All right, I'm gonna change guitars. Thank you. Yay!
Springton, thank you. Sorry, it's a bad Simpsons joke. That was a great song. I love all the gear changes too, man. Only the cool bands have all the different gear.
This is Peter's guitar.
Ah, that's a nice guitar. All right, well, I'm going to get back to you guys, let you do your thing.
Cheers to anyone drinking. This is water in a pink cup.
That's rock and roll.
Yeah, I know. All right, so this next one is from our first album called The Booker Bus. It's 4 years old. It's a song I wrote while drunk off my skull, man. And it's called Sleeping on the Edge of the Rainbow.
I was sleeping on the edge of the rainbow. By the time you got there, it was time too late for me to ever get down without bruising. Now I've come around for all to see. Haven't really been alone because of TV shows, radios. No inspiration overflows me, but I don't know just how to say anything in any way anymore. And it all goes to show how I was sleeping on the edge of the rainbow. By the time you got there, it was time too late for me to ever get down without bruising. Now I've come around for all to see. I was sleeping on the edge of the rainbow. By the time you got there, it was time too late for me to ever get down without bruising. Now I've come around for all to see. And I said now I've come around for all to see. I guess it was just time too late for me.
Oh yeah.
All right, thank you.
Am I clapping loud enough? It's hard. I know it's just me. We have a dog, and if I could get our dog Millie to bark.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but she's just sleeping and she's just on the couch. Yeah.
I mean, just having one person clapping is a big improvement from the last live stream we did, because the clapping there was just a sort of sample that they turned on.
It was a sample.
Oh, that's weird. That's like when TV shows put a laugh track on something.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
Really weird.
It was really, yeah, it was something.
That was strange.
Yeah. Well, I got to tell you guys, you sound so amazing. Let's do. Did you have? You said you might have 6 songs. I say if you have 6, let's go for the 2 more, if you have it. But if you only want to do 1 more, that's fine too.
No, we can do more.
What's that?
Yeah, we can do 2
Yeah, we
more.
can do 2.
Okay, let's do 2 more. Are you guys working on anything at the present time?
Well, actually, we got a new album completely finished.
Oh wow.
But there's no real reason to put it out right now. We're
Yeah.
supposed to go out we were going on a tour in the UK in the beginning of May, and we were going to release it over there. But that didn't happen, so now we just got an album and waiting for
Right.
Corona to clear.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully it's clearing out soon. Now, have you guys been to the States before as a band or no?
No.
No.
Okay. So we got to work on that, I think, at some point when things are back to normal. I know Chasing the Essential, a very cool power pop
Yeah,
podcast
we
is
met,
what.
Rick.
Yeah. Yeah, Rick is watching as well, the show, which is cool. And yeah, we all got to get together and just like, get you guys like a series of shows like over in the States.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Or we'll have to come over there. You guys might you'll have live music probably sooner than we will. Are you guys having
in 4 weeks?
Okay, so I was gonna ask whether like live music is gonna come
It's
back
just
there.
starting to open now, but for
Yeah.
only small venues and
Okay.
limited numbers of people. But
Yeah.
it's still pretty cool.
Yeah. So what is it like a cap it at like 50 people?
I think it's
Se-
about
70,
5.
the one we're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, but everything's calculated on the venue and how much.
Yeah. They try to like are they gonna try to keep people like in like spaced
They
out
need
like
to sit down and
Oh yeah.
And there
Yeah,
has to be
proper
an
spacing
MC.
between and
Yeah.
It's not very rock and roll, but it's it's better than nothing.
it's better than nothing. I don't think there'll be any. Yeah, moshing might be over for good. I think. When I was in college, that was a big deal.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, let's rock out with 2 more songs. You can do your own intros for these. It'd be awesome.
This one is from our latest record. And there's a video of us in a playground doing weird shit that everyone should check out. And it is called Paper Trail.
Lost and rich, slowly trip by trip through her tap dancing scholarship. Now she's stuck with a low degree, destiny, all for some days to reach. So she will be rich, rich. Maybe true, she did everything she's supposed to do. The limit is the sky. She will find and success from a monetary point of view. Quite surprised you can't infer that you are really her. You say that you're okay, but I see some water in your eye. Go give yourself another try. Redefine your own life. You say that you're okay, but you'll see. We'll get to you eventually. There's more to life than not to fail. Happiness won't leave a paper trail. Falls her teeth while she's still in bed. Always eager to stay under bed. In a size 0 lawyer suits, ankle boots, and avocado fruit. Surely she is rich, rich. It's only fair. She's worn out so many and offers jet. Limit is the sky high. She can fly sky high, but you lose big in any game of truth or dare. You say that you're okay, but I see some water in your eye. Go give yourself another try. Redefine your own life. You say that you're okay, but you'll see. We'll get to you eventually. There's more to life than not to fail. Happiness won't leave a paper trail. Tick-tick-tock, sounds of the clock goes
trail. It's paper trail.
That's awesome. I love that song. When you guys said Paper Trail, I was like, oh man,
Yeah.
such a
it's
great
good.
song. Great song. Great
We
song.
like it too.
All right, so let's rock out one more, guys, for the
Yeah,
show.
definitely.
Yeah, that was great. You guys sound so good.
Thanks. And thanks so
Ridic-
much for having us. It's,
Oh man, it's a
it's
treat.
really nice to do something.
Yeah, it's nice to hear something.
All right, so this next one, this last one, is a song we've finished every gig with for at least 4 years. And we weren't gonna do it tonight, but now we're gonna do it anyway. It's our first single from our first album, and it is called Pockets.
Insuspicious way she mimics. She gets fuel for my passion. Spinning my head with treats and tricks. She finally convinced me to listen. She said, don't worry, honey, got my pockets full of shiny stuff. Although it's in it funny, bend your heart and heal your bleeding scars. Persuaded to pursue her promises of better times to come. I followed her through the blood towards the out of the unknown wisdom. She sat there with her head and the flare. Kaleidoscope eyes telling stories. They asked me to come to the fair, where sympathy's known to grow on trees. She said, don't worry, honey, got my pockets full of shiny stuff. Although they say it funny, mend your heart and heal your bleeding scars. Persuaded to pursue her promises of better times to come. I followed her through the blood towards the out of the unknown wisdom. Dive into her pink patch pockets and she's singing for the likes of me. She sang, don't worry, honey, got my pockets full of shiny stuff. Although they said it funny, mend your heart and heal your bleeding scars. Persuaded to pursue her promises of better times to come. I followed her through the blood towards the eyes of the unknown wisdom. Got my pockets full of shiny stars. Mend your heart and heal your bleeding scars. Oh yeah.
Woo!
There you go.
That was fantastic. You guys, that was a great show. It was so tight. All your harmonies were like incredible. Drum, your rhythm section, everything, the vocals, guitar, keyboards, everything was fantastic.
Thank you so
It
much.
was such a
Thank you so
great
much.
set of songs. And I watched a lot of streams like a lot of people do because that's all we have. And
True.
you guys put together one of the coolest, best sounding sets on live stream that I've seen.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks.
I was just lucky enough to be the host of that, but you guys are that was all you guys. Wow, are you guys gonna go back to sleep now? Or are you just gonna bask in the glow of your set
No, we
and
might
all
just
your
sleep.
fans?
No,
know.
I think we'll probably go to sleep.
sun is on its way up.
Sun is coming up, yeah.
Oh wow, that's
yeah,
cool.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind
It's
of bright outside now.
Scandinavia, so it's all
Yeah.
daylight now.
Oh, that's
If we
cool.
were to
Right,
open,
you'll
we
have
could
to.
hear the birds. So
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's getting dark here. I've got to still take the dog out. I'm actually breaking curfew. We actually have a curfew here. It's 9 p.m.
Oh, really?
Am I not supposed? Yeah, so don't get me in trouble. I would have to. Supposed to not
We're
actually
not
go
gonna say
outside.
anything.
I'm not supposed to go outside after 9, but hopefully that will end soon. So I wanted to give a couple shout outs for guys that are watching you. The Johnny Monet band, I don't know the band, but they were watching you guys and loved it. You guys know Rick from Chasing the Essential.
Yeah.
You have fans from Denmark, which I thought was really cool, that commented because of the time there. Boleen was watching. If I pronounce that name right, I may not be.
Close
That's-
enough.
Yeah, it's
Close
close
enough.
enough.
Okay. And also Anne from Denmark also was watching and dancing. So
Cool.
very cool. All right, guys. I want to thank you so much. I it's just, super, super awesome. And I think a lot of people are going to want to watch this replay, so I will share it as much as I can.
Sounds
And
good. So will we.
yeah. Good. Okay. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it so much. And I look forward to all your new stuff, man, because it's awesome. Yeah.
Coming soon.
Okay.
Maybe.
I got you.
Hopefully.
All right, guys. You're awesome. I'm giving you devil's horns. I'm giving you metal horns. Yeah. I know your drummer has played in a metal band. I know that. I can tell the
Yeah,
way he
definitely,
drums.
definitely.
Yeah, I can tell the way he drums. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome. That's all right. All right, guys. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
yeah.
Yeah,
See ya.
cheers.
See ya.
All right. See you guys.